Hey everybody. So we're getting packed up. We're going to head out west. We're heading to Arizona and we're going to be in the Tucson area. We got a lot of stuff going other than astrophotography, but I'm hoping to find some time to get set up and get some imaging done, maybe a little bit in Tucson, but then we're heading up to the Sedona area to a dark sky site. And I'm planning on going to, like a trailhead somewhere outside of town of Sedona. And I've done a little bit of searching around on the maps. And there's plenty of places out there. You can grab a $5 pass to park at a trailhead and I can set up and do some dark sky astrophotography. So I'm packing everything up and anyway, getting ready to go. So thought I'd grab some video of our trip experience and hopefully some astrophotography while I'm out there. All right, it's the next morning and we're getting ready to head out. We're getting packed. We're gonna load out, go get some breakfast, and hit the road and head west. Hopefully this will be a really fun vacation. And I hope that I get some clear skies and be able to get a decent image out of some dark sky places and down in Tucson and Sedona. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. All right, we got 528 miles behind us today, and we are in Oklahoma. The sky, I tell you what, once you get into astrophotography, you really appreciate a cloudless sky. This is amazing. So I don't know, probably won't do any imaging tonight, but I do have some processing to do up in the hotel room. And so I'm gonna get started on that. But first I just saw an Irish pub up the road on our way in. I think we're gonna hit that and then come back and just relax. We've got another 550 or so miles to put in tomorrow. We'll end up in New Mexico. So anyway, we'll talk to you soon. All right, day 2. We got another beautiful day. We got a long drive ahead of us, about 580 miles, something like that, give or take. And let's see. We should end up in, well, we're going to head into New Mexico. So anyway, getting ready, we're going to hit the road and look forward to getting to New Mexico. It's beautiful there. Been through there a few times. And y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. All right, so we're in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma at a truck stop. Just found a Subway here and there is nothing going on. We got about 300 miles left to go. It's been a beautiful day. I mean, I don't think they allow clouds in Oklahoma. This has been crazy. So, haven't seen a single cloud. Anyway, it's going good and we're gonna keep on rolling. Talk to you later. Hey everybody, it's Doug from the future here. So this next section was just so full of wind noise, I couldn't even hear myself, and I'm going to spare you of that. And instead, I'm going to do a little bit of voiceover. So at a rest stop in Texas, along our route, we didn't have the main Welcome to Texas sign, so I didn't get a pic. I think it was too small, and I missed it. My wife just said, get a pic off the internet, so I did. That's what I posted there earlier. So Texas, nothing as far as the eye can see. The landscape here is really cool though, and we wondered how it formed. Probably wind erosion. But it's been a good day overall so far. Getting a stretch feels good. We've driven about 330 miles, I think, and got a couple hundred to go. So we're gonna get back at it. I'll catch you at our next stop. All right, day two's in the books. We got about 560 miles behind us today and pulling up to our hotel. Gonna probably take it easy tonight, I think, and I don't know, maybe go for a walk, explore around. There's not much. We're in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and not a whole lot going on here. Food, gas, lodging, that's about it. So anyway, check back in with you later. All right, good morning. We've got a pretty sunrise in progress right now. So we're in Santa Rosa and heading south today. Going to go through Las Cruces, I believe it is, and then heading west on Highway 10 over into the Tucson area. And I think we've got another 500 and, I don't know, 40, 50 miles to go. So just had breakfast, getting some coffee, gonna go get cleaned up and pack up for the road. So today should be our last leg, and looking forward to getting in and settling in for a little bit and figuring out if I'm going to be able to get some astrophotography done here in the next few days with where we're staying, and we've got some relatives in the area. I'm hoping I can set up in a backyard and we'll see what the conditions are and go from there. So anyway, we'll catch up with you later. All right, 530 miles done. We've reached our destination and got to get unloaded here. That was a long trek. But anyway, it's good to be here. I'm trying to sort out what I'm going to do. I have some relatives here who are visiting as well, and they've got a couple Airbnbs, and I'm hoping that they've got a dark backyard in one of those. I think I'm in a Bortle 4 area right now. So if they've got a dark backyard, it'll be darker than what I'm normally in because I'm in a Bortle 5-6 area. And so anyway, got to check with them and see if I can set up in one of those backyards. So it's going good so far. All right, so finally have secured my imaging site for tonight and tomorrow night. And I've got a Nice little area here, unobstructed views, a ton of open sky. We've got no clouds. Last night we were busy, and but we were out and about a little bit, and it was so dark. It was just crazy. This area that we're in, they don't allow any street lamps, and there's just a little bit of lighting on the front of the homes, and very little lighting in the backs as well. I expect it's going to be really dark. So anyway, I'm going to get set up here, and then let it sit for a little while, and come back a little bit before dark and get aligned and everything. I'm going to go ahead and get everything leveled and balanced now and pointed as close to north as I can get it, and then we'll go from there. So here we go. All right, so it's dusk, and it's a little bit over an hour until astronomical dark, I think, and we continue to have amazing clear skies. It should be amazing tonight. So I guess I say amazing a lot. So I'm just really stoked about this location. So I still need to get set up. I need to change the latitude. I'm about 10 degrees different than where I am at home. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up and try and get polar aligned here. And Polaris is not out yet, but it will be in probably 15 minutes or so. And I should be able to get a polar alignment. And then I'm going to be running off my Jackery battery tonight. And I'm expecting to get 8 hours out of that. So I probably won't start until a little bit later. So I'm going to let this thing run through the night and try to get back in the morning to get my calibration frames and then shut things down for the day. And I think I've got one more night tomorrow that this situation is going to work out for me. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get started on that, and hopefully we will have a beautiful night of imaging tonight. I don't even know the target yet, so I've got to decide, and I probably need to take a couple practice shots to see how things are going to turn out, and just do some tests. But I've got some ideas, and it just kind of depends on any obstructions here and what time things are going to be up in the clear for me. So, all right, I'll talk to you later. All right, so I'm set up and running, and I've decided that I'm going to image the Pleiades. It's crazy that I know this is a lot of noise in here, but I'm making out the Pleiades with my iPhone right now. If I zoom back out, the sky is just absolutely incredible. And you can make out the Pleiades right there. Here's my first test image. It's a 5-minute exposure. and I'm using a luminance filter. Given I'm in Bortle 4 right now, I thought it probably still need to use a filter. And this looks promising, so I'm going to go for it. All right, so this is good. I'm back the next morning, and the rig's back in the home position, so that's a good sign. We'll take a look and see what the status of the Jackery is. This is the first time I've used it, so, and I don't know if it's dead or what, but I gotta hopefully have enough charge left on it to get my calibration frames here real quick. So we'll see how this goes. So the Jackery is reporting 0 or 1%. So it made it through the night. I decided to just go for it and see if I can get my flats at least before the battery dies. Maybe it will get it all. Got it started. All right, first night, all buttoned up. The Jackery made it all the way through calibration frames. So, hey, that was great. I'll have to, let me think, it was like 10, so, gosh, it's 9 hours. I guess that's what I was figuring on. But at the maximum, I expected it to run out. So it performed better than what I had hoped. Got it in the charger, and I'm hoping if everything works out, we'll get another night tonight. Looks like I got 52 lights last night, and for some reason, about 4 a.m. it went ahead and ended the job. So maybe it was the target had dropped below the horizon, or I don't think it was light enough yet at that point in time. I'll have to look and see if I can find anything in logs, but it looked like it shut down successfully and intentionally. I'm just not exactly sure why, but yeah, happy that I got 50 something good images, and I'll have a look at those a little bit later this morning after breakfast. All right, talk to you later. So hey everybody, it was too darn dark to get any video over by the telescope, and I just got my session running tonight. It's so dark here. This is amazing. I am getting just my standard 5-minute exposures. The detail that I'm getting is just, it's so exciting. I had so much fun doing the Pleiades last night, and I'm able to get great data in one night here that would take me maybe like 2 or 3 nights back in my Bortle 5-6 area. So being in Bortle 4, and I wonder if it's even maybe a little bit darker than that here. I'm able to get the data that I need in a single night. It's just amazing. So tonight I'm doing the Heart Nebula, which, let me double check, is IC 1805. And I just got the session started, and getting ready to let this run out and see how it goes tonight, and be back in the morning to wrap things up. But here, let me show you what kind of data I'm getting in a single 5-minute exposures. But anyway, I will check back with you in the morning, and hopefully this will be a good night of imaging. I think it's going to be really promising. So here, check out what I'm seeing. So yeah, it's just crazy how good it is. That's a single 5-minute exposure. And I'm having really good guiding tonight. We just had a dither just a couple minutes ago. Focus is good. So anyway, really excited how it's going to turn out, and if I have a perfect night, I'll have 100 exposures in the morning. And if I have a good night, it'll be somewhere between 60 and 80. All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, it's last morning here at this location. We're gonna be heading up north into the Sedona area this afternoon. Had a good night. We did have some clouds come in this morning, but all of my lights look nice and clean. I ended up with, I think 61 subframes last night. It shut off at about almost 5 a.m. So guiding had failed at that time. So I'm assuming it was either from clouds that rolled in, or it was just getting light enough where it was time to shut down. So, and the mount did fine. It shut down automatically. I'm taking calibration frames right now, and then I'm going to be getting some biases, and I'm packing this thing up for the road. The Jackery did excellent again, and it's sitting at 1%, which yesterday morning worked out just fine. So real happy with the performance of that. Let me get a full night in, plus the calibration frames in the morning. So yeah, it was calculated it correctly, and it's doing exactly what I had hoped it should do. So we will talk to you later, and hopefully everything works out up north here, and I have clear skies, and I hope you have clear skies too. So we'll talk to you later. All right, hey everybody. So we're in Sedona, and it is absolutely spectacular. This place really tugs at my wants to be here more. So as far as astrophotography goes, we've got clouds, but those could clear. But the problem is we get, especially over in this direction, we've got a forest fire, which is about maybe 50, 75 miles off. And we have really poor seeing. It's not going to clear up. So I'm not going to go out to a remote site. Although if it does clear up, this place that I'm at is like a Bortle 3. And I could get out here pretty quick. So I may keep this one as a plan B if things get better. But I kind of doubt they will. And if they don't, that's cool. You know, man, this has been an awesome trip. I've got a bunch of images from last night to process, and I'm going to work on that if I can't be out here imaging. So anyway, I am really loving it here. This is just an amazing place, and I wish I had more time to spend here, especially if it meant we could have some clear skies and get to those Bortle 1 skies. So, but maybe not in the cards this time, and that's okay. This has been awesome. So anyway, I'll check back in with you later. All right, so we pulled into town late, had to get some dinner, and while we were eating, I found a dark site outside of where we're staying here in the middle of New Mexico, and I'm gonna drive out there and see if I can find a place to set up. And if that works out, then I am going to do some imaging out there tonight. And if it doesn't feel right or whatever, then, because I have no idea where I'm at, I just am relying on Google Maps and going to a place I'd never been before. So I'll check that out when I get there, and if it ends up being a nice place to set up, then I will. Otherwise, I'm going to abort that idea and come on back. But let's see how it goes. All right, so it's going really good. I had to spend some time getting set up out here in the dark, which really, it's so much better setting up in the light. But I got everything focused and aligned, and taking a test shot on the Witch Head right now to see how that goes. It's dark enough where I think I should be able to get at it. It's been a target that I have had challenges with in my Bortle 6 skies, but here in basically Bortle 1, it might work out. So the first image just came in, and I'm going to have a good look at that and see if it looks promising. And if not, I'll have to choose another target. But anyway, we will see how this goes. So the wind came up, and my guiding has been fairly poor. I think it might be getting a little bit better, but I'm still RMS of like 1.7 right now, which is, well, it's quite a bit. For what I have normally, I'm usually running about 0.6, somewhere in that neighborhood. I have a constraint that if it goes over 2, it cancels my capture. And anyway, I'm hoping this settles down a little bit and improves to a point where I can keep taking images. So hey, I got to tell you, this is like the most amazing night out for astrophotography that I've ever had. It's just, I cannot believe how much I can see. I've got some pictures on my iPhone that are blowing me away. It is just crazy. If you have not experienced really dark skies before, and you got to figure out a way to get out and go somewhere where you can check out a dark sky, because it is beyond anything that I really imagined. This is the first time I've been to a Bortle 1 where I was, focused on the sky. And I'm sure I have been before camping and what have you, but never before for astrophotography. And, it's, oh gosh, what is it? It's about 12:15 a.m. right now. I've got 28 or 29 lights captured, and I'm going to go for another hour, I think. I set an alarm in case I fell asleep, but I haven't yet. But anyway, this has just been incredible. I've seen so many shooting stars tonight, and I'm just in awe. It's really, really something else. So anyway, I'll get back with you later. All right, it's time to call it a night. It's about 2 a.m. and I have about 44 or 45 images captured of the Witch Head Nebula, and it was just a beautiful night. But it's time to wrap this up and get this mount parked and shut down and everything loaded up and head back. I've got to drive 550 miles or so tomorrow. Got 2 more days before I get back, so I have to take it easy going out of here tonight. I saw 8 deer crossing the road on my way here, so it's always a concern on dark country roads. But also the moon started rising, so it's a good reason to go ahead and wrap it up. 45 images I think should be enough. It's never enough, is it? But no, but I think this is going to work out. So, and I'm looking forward to processing these. I probably won't get a chance to do that until tomorrow night. And so this will probably be my last update until I get back and record the summary and outro for this video and prepare the reveals of the Pleiades and the Heart Nebula. And hopefully, if this works out, the Witch Head Nebula. And so anyway, I guess I better pack it up. We'll talk to you later. All right. So hey guys, that was like the biggest video project I've ever taken on. It was like 85 or 90 clips over the course of a 10-day vacation. I think actually there were 8 days there because the last 2 days on the trip home I didn't do any recording. It has been a little over 3 weeks since that last recording, and it's just been working on this video a little bit at a time when I had time. So finally here it is. But you know, that was just an incredible trip. It was so good to experience dark skies like that, and you know, just what a great time, honestly. And it was so impressive, the skies, even in the Bortle 3 areas in Tucson. You know, I was capturing 4.5 hours of data there, and it would take me probably 15 to 20 hours to get the same detail here in my Bortle 5 or 6 skies. And you know, and it was even better in the Bortle 1. And I can't really begin to explain, you know, what that looks like. But you know, I certainly recommend that if you have the opportunity to go visit a dark sky, to do some astrophotography, you know, do it. It was just really amazing. So in that trip, I was able to capture images of the Pleiades and the Heart Nebula, and those were in Bortle 3. And then in the Bortle 1 skies, I went for a dark nebula, which is the Witch Head, which is something I don't even think I could get here in Bortle 6. I might do just some test images to see what it would take to do dark nebula here. I've been looking to maybe do the dark shark, and it's been obstructed for me, but it should become available to me pretty soon here, I think. So I'm going to keep looking for that. But next, I just want to present to you these images. I'm really proud of them. I think they're the best images I've ever taken, and you know, it just is incredible the impact that that light pollution can have on imaging. And obviously, it's a matter of time, you know, and the more you can capture in your more light polluted areas with the right filters, I think that solves a lot of problems. But in the dark skies, it was a lot easier. And you know, I just used luminance filters on actually I can't remember now. I'll have the details for each image as they come up here. So anyway, I present to you next here 3 images in this video, and I hope you enjoy them. Thank you for sticking around. I hope it wasn't too much of a home movie, you know, but the whole travel experience was part of it, and you know, there was a lot of effort involved to get to where we wanted to go, and I think it was well worth it. So thank you so much. My name is Doug. This is AstroAF. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you like this video and like to have more videos like it, you know, please subscribe. I do all kinds of different things like astrophotography and processing, and you know, capture processes, and I also do gear, you know, so lots of interesting stuff, or at least that I think is interesting. So anyway, thank you so much. and you take care. Clear skies.